So Sega has officially released the Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, which is said to include the full game itself, the Final Horizon story, Sonic's birthday bash, sights and sounds and speed, content update, digital art book and mini soundtrack, and of course previously released items. Now, of course, this was leaked a few times and of course hyped up for a pretty decent amount of time, but of course now that it is finally out, it's surprisingly only on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. There are a few controversial reviews that surround this. I mean, yeah, despite it having extra stuff that probably the regular version doesn't have, like improved graphics for example, I will say this is not a good look for Sega, especially for those who do not own a big console, like not even a Switch 1 or even a Switch 2. Like the fact that it's on Switch 2, and at least in my opinion, is just kind of weird because I'm someone who owns a Switch 1 only, not a Switch 2, like I said before on this channel, because I'm not spoiled first. Secondly, I can't just afford every single console that is released by year. I mean, that would just be spending my money, just wasting all of my money for nothing, possibly. I mean, especially if I don't play the console for a long time. Like, I just imagine myself owning a PlayStation 4 and then just leaving it in a corner, let it cover it in dust, and then just, of course, paying my attention to, like, say, a PlayStation 6 or something. Now, of course, one was able to access the birthday badge some time ago. Yeah, you were able to access that around Sonic's birthday, basically the June after Sonic Frontiers launched. Now, I know most of the controversy comes out around what the game actually includes and what the game actually does to offer to those who own a Switch 2. But for me, the controversy for me, like my problem with this is that like I said, I don't own a Switch 2, and then why couldn't PC owners also own this? I mean, is this supposed to be like the Switch 2 edition of Sonic Frontiers, but the title just says Definitive Edition? Because most games that are released on Nintendo Switch 2, if they have a Switch 2 version, normally they just be like Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and that's it. Of course, that's obviously a free upgrade if you already own a Switch 2, and then you just want to upgrade a little bit more. But I could be wrong on that, because like I said, I never owned a Switch 2, I just own a Switch 1, but I kind of know how the data transfers here and there. But where the controversy really does involve is somewhere around the comments section of the official Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition trailer on the official Sonic the Hedgehog channel, with some people saying like, this could have been a free upgrade for Switch 1. I mean, I played Frontiers on a Switch 1, so yeah, I have seen, of course, it is not run the best, because obviously it's a pretty intense game. It's supposed to have good graphics. I mean, the Definitive Edition also supposed to have good graphics. I mean, of course, I know as time goes on, the graphics are going to improve, and then obviously people are going to need a more stronger software to play those games on full quality if they own one or if they want to. I mean, what they could do is just add those additions to the Switch 1 owners, but just not do anything about the graphics. I mean, I just imagine someone who is waiting, for, let's say, for example, let's say you are playing an episodic game that releases, let's say, a new chapter or a new part story to it just about once a year. Like, let's say on February 2023 the game first comes out, and then not until like March 2024, of like about a year later, you will obviously of course get the next chapter, but alongside that there will also be upgrades to the first chapter, like improved graphics. I mean, yeah, I get that, because you can't have, let's say, old art from like 2018 against a game built in Unreal Engine 5 with embedded graphics that looks more cinematic, and then meanwhile the old art from 2018 is supposed to look more dull, more plain, more basic looking. But this could lead to a few problems, like someone just go on Twitter and harass you and be like, yo, please stop enhancing the old chapter, just focus on what I do like and just focus on the new things only. I don't want you to enhance the old chapters. Most of the time, the creators don't even listen to their fans. I mean, sometimes they do. I mean, they feel their anger, but it obviously would be weird if they had old art from a game and say built like 2018 against the game built in Unreal Engine 5 if it's getting an upgrade. I mean, I don't know if they could upgrade the graphics a little bit for Grand Theft Auto 5 once Grand Theft Auto 6 releases. There's two versions, of course. If you bought the Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced Edition, you get the Legacy Edition and then the Enhanced Edition. Obviously the Legacy Edition is the basically older version. I mean, still good graphics, but not the best. I mean, obviously the Enhanced version is gonna have better graphics, hence the name Enhanced Edition. So I mean, yeah, if it's to improve the game, I know Switch 1 is not a strong software to run Sonic Frontiers anyway, and it needs something more stronger like a Switch 2. I mean, obviously a Switch 2 is less laggy, it's a lot stronger than a Switch 1. Or of course, just get a PlayStation 5, Xbox X Series, or the newest PC Windows 11 that came out recently, and then just start using that to run Sonic Frontiers the way it is. But of course, like, what if someone has Sonic Frontiers on, let's say, a PC only, and they want to see what Switch 2 is all about, but they don't know Switch 2 if they have it on another console? Even for the people who actually bought the Definitive Edition, I can see some people feeling bad for it because they just think it's worthless, it's not worth it, they just prefer how it is. Some people will obviously be complaining online, be like, yo, we hyped this thing up for nothing, the only thing we're waiting on is Sonic Pico Park, which in my opinion, I mean, it looks decent. I mean, that's something I will probably cover on the channel if it gets to that point. As someone who does not own a Switch 2 and only a Switch 1 and a PC, no, I do not own a PlayStation or Xbox, whatever. I already own the game myself, so what am I gonna do? Just go to the store, get a Switch 2, and then spend like $500, and then I bought the definitive edition. Most people are saying that this should have been an update for the people who already own the original game. I don't know if Sega is gonna become like Nintendo, who only is after the money, and then just... maybe it just feels that way. Maybe it's just how it was, because of course we do remember how Sonic Racing Cross Worlds lost to Mario Kart World, and how it also lost to Donkey Kong Bonanza and Best Family Game and the Best Racing Game. Which also does not make sense, since Sonic Racing Cross Worlds has higher reviews than Mario Kart World. Donkey Kong Bonanza, I do not know. I do not know much about Donkey Kong. A similar situation happened with Sonic Origins, where if you already own the original game, and of course you wanted the Plus Edition, you will have to pay a little extra to get that update. I'm starting to get flashbacks of that, but of course, if you don't own a Switch 2, and then some spoiled kid is gonna go to the store and get a Switch 2, and then just spend like, what, $600 on this whole freaking console, and then just the definitive edition, and that's it? What if this was a thing that was already included in the original version? I don't know, would that cause some problems? What's crazy is that in the comment section of the official trailer for the Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition on their official channel, is that SF Productions even commented, "the best kept secret," which is honestly really funny. Honestly, I mean, there's no surprise on that, let's be completely honest. Another comment I also found at the bottom of the video is that the worst part isn't that it got leaked, is that they could have done so much more. And yeah, they could do more. I mean, aside from graphics improvement and whatever shown on this list, I mean, yeah, they could have done way more. Maybe expand the story a little more. I mean, I feel like every story has to be well told. I mean, I think the Frontier story is pretty well told anyway. But I think if they extended the story, I don't know if they actually did, because like I said, I don't own a Switch 2. But they could add some, you know, obviously add extra cutscenes, more cinematic looking, even though the cutscenes already look more cinematic. But what I'm basically trying to say is that play all those cutscenes frequently. Like when Sonic first enters into an island, we do get cutscenes, but I wish there was like cutscenes where he explores the islands a little more, and then we get into the gameplay, like, you know, familiarize himself, and then of course the game tells you to go who knows where. Now I can see why people are upset about this. I mean, why they prefer more of an update version than rather just to get a full other game. Yeah, like I said, if they already own the original game, why would they spend another $60 or so? I mean, at least probably $60. It's probably more expensive than the original game. I mean, yeah, it could have been an update. That's something they could have done, and maybe would have improved the game a little bit for Switch 2 owners. But maybe import it to PC also. I mean, I know someone even told me that it's not worth it, and they only told me to just keep playing the regular game, which I do own still to this very day. I mean, this comment even says this literally could have been just a free update for the base game, because all the content in the definitive edition was free anyways. Yes, that is a big true. Now people gotta pay a whole new game if they want Frontiers to not run like ass. I mean, listen, it doesn't run like the worst in my Switch 1, but I mean, yeah, it's literally noticeable. I mean, I've noticed it from the start. It's a very intense game anyway. It has really good graphics. I don't mind the improvement on the graphics for the definitive edition, but I'm not gonna pay a little extra, or in fact full price again, just to get the improved graphics, because I think the graphics are good enough. I mean, as much as I love extremely realistic graphics, at least they can also be lower. Like, even if you have a stronger computer and you just don't like the way they look, I mean, I like how you can turn them down, but obviously you gotta pay respect. I mean, people obviously put effort into these cinematic looking cutscenes. Like, I'll give you some examples. Resident Evil Requiem, obviously you can tell that it's over time that the graphics have obviously improved over time. I mean, you know, they look more like game looking, and now they look more cinematic. That game is also only on Switch 2, PS5, Xbox X Series X, and Steam. So yeah, you guys need a really strong software for that kind of game. Kind of also seen the same with this game, is that of course you need a stronger software. I mean, it's supposed to be a very intense game anyway. It was kind of intense from the start with extremely good graphics and then just really good handling. But yeah, they could have just done this a free update. Is that like improve the graphics by free? I mean, let's say this happens. Let's say you buy the original version of the game for original price. Like, let's say the game was like $20 total, and then years later the developers decided to update it to more realistic looking and then make it an Unreal Engine 5, and then they was to get that update for free. That's what I like to hear. Why would I pay full price again just to buy the game I already own? I mean, I could get the update for free. Like, that it's not that hard. So far, in my opinion, it is not looking good for the 35th anniversary for Sonic. I mean, I am happy that Sonic has made it this far. I'm sure there's more stuff to come anyway, but I'm not sure about you guys, but I've been getting these gut feelings that whenever Sega takes so long to make some new project, something original, something brand new, it might be the next big thing, kind of like what Frontiers did. for Sonic Forces, like, you know, that age gap. I mean, it was delayed for a reason. I mean, I think it was totally worth the wait. Well, for some people at least. Some people just don't like Frontiers at all. Some people think it's missed. Some people think it's just like horrible, you know. I can imagine someone who owns a Switch 2 be sympathetic to those who own a Switch 1 and then just not be able to play this at all, or just someone who owns a Switch 2 and is sympathetic to those who can't update their game for free and then have to actually buy the whole thing again, even if they already own a Switch 2. And it does make it look like you're only after the money and you actually don't care for your fans. But I mean, if Sega wants to do what they have to do, or just do what they want to do, I guess just let them get away with it. But me personally, even if it was me and I did own a Switch 2, I would probably not buy this definitive edition, because most of this stuff was free anyway from the past, from the original game. And then what would I want? Only improved graphics? I think the graphics look good enough. I mean, I don't mind the improved graphics. Like, you can't have old art, like I said, from 2018 to a game built with UE5. They're gonna have to upgrade those as well to a UE5 edition, you know? But get the update for free. I don't want to have to pay full price again. It's just greedy. So in my opinion, I would say I'm not sure if it was worth it. I mean, I was still gonna keep playing the original version anyway, but I would say that I can see the frustration growing into this controversy with Sonic Frontiers, the definitive edition. I mean, this was leaked some time ago. Most people were hyping it up, and then, but of course, by now, it's obviously mixed reviews. Like, some people thinking it is worth it. Okay, I mean, it is the ultimate way to experience Sonic Frontiers, while most of the people feel like, bro, I already own this game. Why do I have to pay full price again just to experience the definitive edition? I'm not buying this bull crap. I'm someone who doesn't like spending money that much at all, unless this is a necessity or just an investment or just something I've been building the hype up, you know, like I've been waiting for this game for a decent amount of time, or this game just takes my interest. Now, as for Sonic Pico Park, I do not know how the heck they're going to handle it. I mean, it does look cute, it does look pretty fun. Of course, it's 2D platformer, but I have no idea what it's going to be about. I mean, it's a platformer, but I would like to see what actually happens. In my opinion, the game does not look trash or anything, but I would definitely probably check it out on the channel if it is definitely worth it. But as for right now, I am personally still wondering what Sega has cooking up for the 35th anniversary. I mean, we're only about halfway through the year anyway. So, I mean, there's still some time. We might even get some more leaks about, for example, Sonic Movie 4 later this year, because obviously the movie is supposed to come out a little bit after 2026 has ended, and then in early the first 3 months of 2027. So yeah, I would not be surprised if we did see a trailer around like the last few days of 2026, and then the second trailer around February next year, and then the movie launches in March of 2027. But as for right now, I have no idea how Sega is going to do what they have to do just to make an anniversary really good. I mean, this is probably one of the most important Sonic anniversary things we ever had. I mean, the 15th one was a total disaster for most people, with Sonic 06 being a total disaster. I mean, it was glitchy, it was buggy, some people did not like the story. Hopefully it does not get worse, but I'm going to cross my fingers and try my best to, you know, not go online and just harass people and just tell them to stop doing this, stop doing that, and just shut up and then just let them cook. I mean, I don't want to harass people like that. I mean, if you're frustrated, I mean, I get that. I mean, we all have different opinions. We're all built differently. Now we see why Sonic Frontiers, its definitive edition, is controversial to most people. I mean, like I said, as someone who doesn't own a Switch 1, I can see why this caused some mixed reviews. I mean, why can't I just get the update for free? Sega, please help me. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, and let me know if you're also curious as to what Sega has cooking up next.